Tasty, huh, Fargus? What should we name that one?
Shatner's toupee? What do you think, Sid? Let's see another one, Nikki.
Oh, heck, why not? Shurka Chandomal.
That was the coolest, but it needed more firepower. Yeah, really blast one.
Well, which one should I do?
This one.
But this is a 10th level spell.
We ain't got all day. Yeah, let's go, Toots. Make with the boo-boo.
Hey, qua yungo zore korek ba. Uh-oh.
What in the world? This is so boss.
I am Yongo. Yum.
That was fun. Horrible, but fun. Okay, Toots. Make with the get rid of the giant monster spell.
I don't know that one.
Check the book. Check the book.
To get rid of Yungo, seek a boon from the wishing engine.
A boon? What the heck's a boon? A wish, you idiot.
And look, here's a map. Let's go.
Welcome to Let's Play Pandemonium 1996 Crystal Dynamics. If you ever wanted a really simple and pure and good platformer, you've come to the right place. These controls are good. But yeah, this is probably one of my most favorite platformers I've ever played, one of the first I've ever played. And there's just a lot to it that has a lot of charm, and, well, the story in this, pretty good. Well, without further ado, let's actually get this started. Welcome to the Mystic Map. The level select screen. Night turns to day. It is now daytime. And we have to follow this wonderful arrow. Is that a chicken in the background? I never noticed that. On the left. It looks like a chicken. Yeah. But yeah, we just follow this wonderful little road here to the first level, Skull Fortress. Let's begin! Now, to give a little backstory before we get into this, what we're heading out of here is actually called Lancelot Castle, as I break its little thing to make a little secret pop up. First power-up. The Freeze Ray. This game actually has a couple of power-ups, but not too much that you get bogged down. This is actually a really easy spell to get caught up and be super powerful, so I'm not going to use it as much. But pretty much it freezes enemies in place and you can run into them and you pretty much destroy them. However, I'm going to pick up the Fireball spell and kill him with that. Next up, what these enemies are called, actually. The one down here, there, with web feet and running around like an idiot, is called Boxing Goon. It's one of 4 goon types in this game. Now, the goons are described as a bunch of fat, web-footed cretins. Pretty simple there. And we can just do that. The Boxing Goon is actually described as something that is fists a-flailing at you. Now, I should say where I'm getting this as I'm bouncing on melons. This is actually one of the only games that I've ever played where the instruction manual comes in really handy. Especially when I'm especially in this case, because there's not a lot of things that are explained inside the game. The instruction manual is what does it. Now the next one I've been fighting on is called the Spit Plant. Its description is feed me. Feed me. Nothing else. It just takes 3 bumps to the head, and other than that you can freeze them or do whatever. Now I've been collecting treasure, treasure is pretty much what you're wanting to be collecting throughout the entire game. There are 3 kinds of treasure. The green treasures here that are worth 1 treasure each. There's a red treasure up here, which is worth 5 each, and there's also a purple treasure, and that's a heart. Hearts are replenished. Green treasure worth 1, red treasure worth 5, purple treasure is actually worth 25. Now let's play as Fargus for a minute, okay? Fargus is different from the girl we were playing beforehand, Nikki, if you were paying attention during the opening cutscene. Fargus is not really a character that a lot of people want to play as. Why? Because he doesn't have Nikki's ability to do a double jump. Double jump is just something you have to have in all platformers in order to make it more fun, as we slide down this thing. I think it's slime. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, they even texturized Sid there. Awesome. Yeah, Fargus has his little stick puppet Sid here with ya, so it's a lot of fun like that. And the thing I just did there is Fargus's special ability, which you press the circle button and he does a cartwheel tumble at ya. Other than that, we have these wonderful things in the air that are not really doing anything, known as rat bats. They're described as rodent on the wing. Not really much else to that, but okay. But yeah, for most of this game, I'm going to be playing as Nikki, just because Nikki is far better than Fargus. Because, Nikki has the double jump, Fargus does not. Simple as that. Alright. Now, this is called Skull Fortress, and we're actually coming up on it. We haven't actually gotten to Skull Fortress yet. We left Lancelot Castle and went through pretty much areas here. This game is really good for its continuity between levels. I'm just gonna say this right now. But otherwise, what this has is, as we fall down here and grab a key makes the bridge pop up. Keys do many different things. Alright, now time for the hard part. I have to bounce over these bats. Always take usually the top path if there's a top and bottom path. The top path is usually so much better and you get more treasure out of it. I missed a treasure. Oh my god. And we're back to Nikki. Of course, she has a double jump. Press X twice, one at the top of your jump. Very simple. But now we are actually inside Skull Fortress. Now I might as well get out here the wonderful level description that is here, because each level actually has its own description. Skull Fortress's description, as we're going through here, are bounce on melons, navigate a waterfall, and edge across... Ow. I hate these things, I don't even know what they are. And edge across a canyon on a slim rope bridge to reach a castle. Inside, amid treasures and razor-edge dangers, is the way to the central tower. Now, these things are kind of interesting, because either they hurt you, or you bounce off them. Doesn't really make much sense. So let's go and hop up these molars now. And... I might as well show her dying. Why not? Oh, great. Maybe that's why I didn't want to die, because now I have to pick up the treasure again. This is an old PS1 game. If I didn't mention this before. This actually was released on several different platforms, including what was it? PS1, Sega Saturn, and also handheld devices. One being the Nokia N-Gage, I believe, of all things. But yeah, this is the PS1 version because I believe it's the best one out of all of them in terms of graphics and sound. The Sega Saturn version actually has better sound, but I've actually heard that people have, complained of audio glitches, of all things. But, oh well. Jump down here! And we get more spit plants. Now, in terms of the story, we had the opening cutscene, which was Nikki, Fargus, and Sid all over pretty much on top of Lancelot Castle with a book in their hands, casting random spells, but it doesn't leave a lot, what is it, explained. Ow. No! Alright, let's get more of the treasure down here as I explain this. The cutscene doesn't really explain much in terms of how they got there, what is their relationship to each other, but actually the instruction manual comes through again giving you the full backstory of the game. Jump is handicap accessible. It's fantastic. And another key. Makes us go up here. More treasure. Now, what I'm trying to do with this game is actually get 100% on as many levels as I can in terms of a treasure rating. I'm not going to be able to do it with all of them because I haven't honestly found all of the treasure myself. And in terms of the hearts that we see on top of the lives are actually in, used in ankhs. If you don't know what an ankh is, look up Egypt, of all things. As we head over to the end of the level. Hoorah! Yeah, how much treasure did I lose out of that? Only 5% out of that trail. We still get to go to the bonus level, which is Full Tilt. Full Tilt is exactly what you think of it as. Pandemonium is definitely something that doesn't take itself as seriously. Why? Because we're playing human pinball. It's not that it's not a fun bonus round, but I guess it's kind of long in order to just get some extra lives. That's pretty much all the bonus rounds are for. Besides that, it's certainly not bad. It's colorful, it's purple, and the music is fantastic. That's another thing I should mention, is that the music for this game is actually quite spectacular. I don't know how much work they put into it, but they did put a lot into it. Now, even if this is a bonus round, there is still there is still a treasure rating to get out of the bonus rounds. There are 2 bonus rounds, this being one of them. Full Tilt. The other one is if you get a lower treasure rating than this one. I don't want to fall into there. I don't want to. Alright, now that we're done with the first area here, we can open up this and go down here. And bounce. I missed it. Alright, let's get this treasure from the keys and the whatever it is, and go through the spinners. Yes, I got it. Whoa, easy. Yeah, I shouldn't have hit that yet. I'm not ready to explain it. No. Alright, now I'm ready to explain it. So in order to get to the next side, which is guarded by this wall and fire. Ow. You think this would hurt? We have to hit these wonderful little things on the side. Switches, pretty much. And it'll open the door here. Bouncing here, more 2-dimensional fire. And it is 2-dimensional, honestly. Well, this is a 2D platformer with 3D elements. It's a 2.5, it's that wonderful Fable 2.5D thing. Now we have collected all of the so-called keys in the level, which makes this blue thing go up. And we pretty much go up it. I'm gonna go from the very bottom and go up, just for the panoramic view of the pinball machine. In order to get to the control center. We have 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Got it! Lift off! The pinball machine is a rocket ship! And that's it for the bonus level. 100%. And we get our password system, because back during when this game was released, it was at the end of the password system of games. Anyway, next time, we're going to talk more about the backstory to this game, as well as head through level 2, Hollow Stairway. Until next time, everyone.